Well, as I see it, you want to know how you can get some kill points? Well, and stick to the video. Before we go ahead and start this video, guys, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. 77% of you are not subscribed to the channel, so please, it will help me out a lot, and it would really mean a lot. So yeah, let's stick to the video. What is going up, guys? My name is Nico and I welcome you yet to another video. Today, guys, we're gonna talk about kill points. What are these, how you can form them, and in KVK1 you especially really need them. First of all, what are the kill points? Well, if we click on here, you can see right in the right top corner, you can see kill points. This basically means how many severely wounded or dead troops you have actually not obtained, but like managed to defeat in while fighting. And as you can see, I have some kill points on my on some T4 and T5 and T3 troops, and that's not bad. I mean, 24 million kill points is very niche. And I think before the KVK1 ends, I want to have at least 30 up to 40 million kill points, which would actually not be that much, but it's not bad. Okay, it is decent. So what? Now we talked about what are they and what is the difference in the KVK1. Before we start, I know a lot of players actually want to have kill or severely wounded units. Those are not kill points. The severely wounded troops and units will actually I think I'm not quite sure how many kill points you have to have in order for having those 25 million or 7 killed or severely wounded units, but I think it's right now I had around roughly 4 million kill points. No, let's say I had 300,000 kill points when I started the KVK1, and I have 24 million, which means basically gaining 24 million. And I had, oh wait a second, I'm gonna claim here something, but I basically have 3 million killed people, and I have 24 million kill points, which basically means every 8 million kill points you'll get 1 million severely wounded or killed units, which is not bad. So in order for your 25, which basically means 25 times 8, which is well, that's 80, 160, which basically means 200,000 kill points in order for having those 25 millions, which is not bad. I think it's mateable, but more or less it's only for the whales and very active players. So yeah. Well, how do you get them? How do you get these kill points, those beautiful kill points? Well, very important thing is your rallying. Alright, from rallies you will see that you will get so many kill points, and it's very important to say, from rallies, when you are rallying a city and you will have dead troops, means those troops are gone, you can't actually heal them from the hospital. Those troops are gone, they don't come back, okay? And it's okay, and you will see that it's actually fine while having some dead troops, because it's really important to have kill points and severely wounded and dead troops, but because you benefit from this the most. All right, now there are I would say 4 up to 5 ways how you can get kill points. First of them is obviously that rallying. The second one is open field fighting. And open field fighting, it is very important to actually, if we're gonna take a look here, there is some fighting here. I would say here is some fighting. This basically means you have commanders like Sun Tzu, the Aethelflaed, Kusanagi, Baibars, and Minamoto. Minamoto is a single target damage dealer, So every time you will see somebody who's running away, you will really want to chase him with a Belisarius or a Minamoto, because it's a single target damage dealer, and in a 1v1 scenario you will most likely win, because if for example Minamoto would fight against a Baibars has AoE damage and Minamoto has single target damage. Of course, yeah, you can argue single target and Minamoto is a legendary commander and blah blah blah, but in a 1v1 scenario, in a duel, it's always the single target will win. But for example, in here, as we can see, there are so many commanders right now that can actually fight and will fight very, very good and very, very strong. Which, well, let me send out. No, I don't want to send out anything. I have to use a troop expansion for that. Yeah, that is very important. Before I stop the video, when you're open fighting, always use advanced army expansion, or if you don't have that, at least the basic army expansion, because you will deal way more damage, and it's very, very important for your fighting to actually have that, because if you don't have that, you will have very, very bad traits. Talking about traits, what are the traits? For example, here I had some fighting today because I had some time in between my work. Basically, what you want to have is positive traits, which means at least 2 for 1. For example, if he has 74 severely wounded troops, I want to have around, let's say, 40 million severely wounded, and everything under is is very, very good. For example, right now I had great traits. 18 for 74 is always very, very positive, and it's very, very important. Everything, if I would have over 40 severely wounded troops, it wouldn't be that good for me. Although it's a good one, it's not as good as some people may think. You always want to have positive traits, because it is very important to have less severely wounded troops than the others. Well, obviously. So yeah, what are the best open field fighting commanders? Well, I've talked about this. If you want single target damage dealers, you really prefer go for Minamoto. You can also, for single targets, use Richard, but only in KvK1. Minamoto has some usage even in the late game because of his absolutely busted museum buff, and he will get even more museum buffs, so he has some usage, especially if he's expertise like I do. Have him expertise, then you will see he's gonna be very, very good. If you want to have the best pairings, I've talked about a lot of pairings, but Minamoto paired with, you can pair him with Aethelflaed, but I wouldn't recommend that. For single target damage with Belisarius, for free-to-play players or very, very low spenders, Minamoto Belisarius is great, because Minamoto is a spending commander, so for low spenders, not for free-to-play players. But if we're gonna talk about free-to-play players, I would recommend always going for Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu paired with Aethelflaed is a absolute must-have pairing. You can also use, if you're a low spender or free-to-play player and you invested into 5-1-1-1 or 5-5-1-1 Richard, means you unlocked him from the Wheel of Fortune or something. You can actually use Richard I paired with Aethelflaed, Richard I paired with Sun Tzu. You will have a very, very decent and very, very good pairing. If you're a low spender, go for Minamoto paired with Belisarius, or Minamoto paired with Mehmed, but Mehmed needs to be 5-5-1-1, or Minamoto paired with Baibars. If you're a free-to-play player, always have Baibars. Baibars needs to be expertise. His expertise is absolutely menace. And if you are a free-to-play player and you want to go for cavalry, use Baibars paired with Belisarius, and you will have a very decent and strong KVK 1 March. If you're a infantry main, go for Sun Tzu paired with Aethelflaed, or Sun Tzu paired with Richard, or Richard paired with Sun Tzu. And if you really want to go for archers, or Bjorn paired with Sun Tzu. I forgot about this one. Bjorn is very decent. He's a very good one, and you should actually think about it. There's another very good pairing, but unfortunately that is not the best one. It's Kusanagi paired with the YSG. In order for your YSG to work, he needs to be expertised. If you want to use YSG, always expertise him. You can't, you can use a 5511 or a 5115 or a 5515 YSG, but it's not good. Okay, always expertise YSG. Always, if you want to play YSG, always expertise him, because his expertise is so good. Why Kusanagi? Because he's an epic commander. You can also use Hermann, but Kusanagi is just a little bit better than Hermann in my opinion. You can also, a good pairing, which is Richard I paired with YSG, or Minamoto paired with YSG. That's for open field fighting, where you will see that you will farm a lot of kill points too. And always think about this. It's good. It will deal very decent amount of everything. So yeah, right now, no, wait, I want to have my Aethelflaed here. So yeah, always think about it like that. You will see, you will have some great time. And yeah, now we are gonna talk about 3 ways that are very specific ways, and a lot of players will actually hate you for this. Okay, first of them is a lot of players actually are using it, and that is farm killing. Not from your own alliance or coalition or anything, but from, for example, I don't know if we're gonna see some farmers here, but if you would actually farm kill from your enemies. Alright, farm killing is a way how to farm kill points, easy kill points actually, but you have to be very careful, because the enemies will once they spot you, they will catch you, they will kill you. Then there is another way, that is when from fighting, when the troops are coming back and they are completely devastated. For example, right now, yeah, for example here, as you can see that these troops don't have full health, and you can actually beat them if you have a strong or a decent commander. Then you can actually catch them off guard, and you can actually beat them up, and those are some good and decent amount of kill points that you can actually farm. And then we have our last way how you can actually farm kill points, and that is probably the worst, or the way where you can actually get the least amount, and that is actually finding AFK players, because AFK players, they usually don't know what they are doing, and you will see that AFK players, they are just there and they don't care. So yeah, and there you have it. This is about it with the video. I hope it helped you out a little bit. I hope you will farm some good amount of kill points. If so, please leave a like, don't forget to subscribe, and always play Rise of Kingdoms. Goodbye.